We're ready already.
Pretty girl.
Ready. Okay. So it's been a while.
It's been too long. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Hey.
Don't lick my tongue. Do not.
One of the things we did say was that we were going to do this on our own goddamn schedule. So there, we have that.
It's true. It's true. Hi, baby.
So
Hi,
cheers.
No, do not lick. Oh.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh.
Don't lick my tongue. Do not.
So, what were we just talking about?
We're talking about technical writing. Wordy writing.
Okay, so yes, we were talking about so
how
tomorrow,
fucking long people's emails are.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not reading that shit, just FYI.
I got a long ass email today. I was like, so
That was after he deleted his entire...
Okay, so here's a funny story. Okay.
Let's not tell his boss. Wait,
yeah,
are you Facebook friends with your boss?
Yes.
Because that's fucking stupid. You shouldn't do that. Don't do
Whatever.
that.
Okay, so anyway, so here's the deal. So I got up last night because Cleo woke me up at like 3:30. Because she does this on a regular basis. She wakes up somewhere between 3 and 5 and has to go to the bathroom.
She pees a lot.
She's like an old man.
St. Bernards pee a lot.
So she woke me about 3:30.
My princess.
I tried to go to sleep for a while, couldn't do it. Finally, I was like, you know what, screw it. And I was watching stuff on, I think I was watching my TV show. Anyway, fast forward to about, The Body of Proof.
Body of Proof.
With Jerry Ryan and Dana Delaney.
Yeah, that's why he's watching it.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a good show.
It doesn't matter. It's Dana Delaney and Jerry Ryan.
My moo-moo.
Got her moo-moo on.
Prepping for my Hawaiian vacation.
So,
anyways, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. So, fast forward to my work day, probably 9 o'clock, 9:30, something like that. And I'm going through emails, and I have like 400 some emails in my inbox. And I need to clean this crap out. Right?
I have no more than.
So I'm sitting, and I got, on my laptop, this one's delete, and this one's down. So, I read it, delete, down. Read it, delete, down. So apparently, the night caught up to me and I fell asleep. And I nodded off for a second or 25. Who the hell knows? I don't know. So when I come to, there was no emails in my inbox. And my deleted folder had like 600 and something emails in there. And
Sean, if he doesn't get shit done, that's why.
This is why.
It's the dog's fault. It's not like
sorry, Sean.
Oh,
so I was going through them by sender because I could do like, I have a bunch from this person, and I know these are all related to a certain subject. I can just delete the whole thing and move on. I have all these emails from my wife. Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
So.
Wasn't nice.
So that was the start of the morning.
It was awesome. My advice was remove from the delete folder, take the ones from your boss. You're welcome,
That's
Sean.
what I did.
And put them in the inbox.
Yes.
You cannot delete the ones from your boss or your boss's boss. You took those ones too,
yes.
right?
Yep. I got all those. We're all set.
Yeah.
So then I got another email, I will not say from who, and I was just like, oh my God, it was just so wordy and long. It was like this long and all that. It could have been done in like 3 sentences.
Or bullet points, people. Bullet points.
Yes.
Bullet points are good.
So while we were sitting out on the patio tonight, I was telling her that I am doing like a class, sort of, for our interns tomorrow on just technical writing. Of which I have an old boss of mine that would, for the most part, just take reports and beat me over the head with it until I got the wording right.
Good job, Cece.
Yes, Cece Lemo. Those of you who know, you know. But being able to say the most with the least, which in technical writing is very helpful. In song lyric writing, it sucks. My lyrics are crap. So anyway.
Kindergarten lyrics.
Yeah. So we were just talking about just technical writing and, what I call planner speak, and which are like, people who are in my fields, just the city planner types, their emails tend to be very wordy. Hey, quit barking. So we're just talking about that.
Yeah. So Matt's technical writing has done my career some good, in my opinion. I, first of all, don't have the mental capacity, and shut up, I know what you're thinking, to read long emails. I don't have that kind of patience. So I'm sorry if I get halfway through your email and it's already taken me 10 minutes. I'm a smart woman. I'm a smart woman. Oh, that's true. I'm a smart woman, and if I lose my focus, your email's too fucking long. It just is. Bullet point your shit. If you want me to answer 5 questions, say, I have 5 questions for you to answer below. And you know what? I will go back and I'll put my answers right next to them, and you won't have to try and read shit. I don't have to read shit. You don't have to read shit. Done.
Yes.
Very helpful.
I will tell you that in reading through stuff, there's a couple pet peeves that have been hammered into me. One is the word of. Like, for the most part, it's never really needed. You can reword that sentence and get rid of the word of.
Can I take the next one?
Sure.
In order to. In order to? How about just to? Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Right.
little things like that.
Yep.
Tenses. Tenses drive me crazy.
Please stick to the same one.
Yes.
Same
Either
one.
your thing is in present tense or it's in past tense.
Well,
But
there are more than that, but still, yes,
No,
keep the
but
same
for the
one.
most part, you're either you are doing something or you did do something.
Right.
But you aren't doing something that you did. So
For the most part,
for
yeah.
the most part. Oh, that drives me nuts.
That was one of the things when the girls were in school and they were writing essays and they needed help, like kind of proofreading them. That was what I was good for, was fixing the tenses. Let's be real. I was good for all the shit, but fixing the tenses was definitely my strength. And the reason is because when I went to college, I took AP English in high school, and that fucking bitch gave me a C because I chose the wrong vocabulary word. And by wrong, I meant not the one she would have chosen, not necessarily wrong. Just she didn't, maybe didn't like it one. So when I went to college, I thought, maybe I need to go to what I called bonehead English. Sorry, that's not nice, but it's true. And man, did I learn about grammar, specifically the tenses.
And that's kind of a weird thing too, because I had the high English class in 8th grade, and
That's the last time they talked about.
Well, no. So we did, poetry and haikus, and we did
So
lots.
you could use a
lots
haiku
of,
for your
yes,
lyrics.
Yes, there you go. And we did a lot of presentations. I think we did like 6 or 7
In English?
presentations. Yes, lots of presentations.
Really?
And so when I got to my freshman English class, this was all about like straight up grammar and diagramming sentences and all this kind of stuff. And I flunked my first quarter of English. And my dad was, I'm starting to get an F in English. My dad's flipping his shit.
Okay, but let's be real. Your dad kind of.
Well, yeah, you go on,
Yes, Jose,
because I
you
argue
kind
too
of
much.
do flip your shit occasionally.
Yes, just periodically. But point being that, there's, I didn't know what the hell a gerund was, or
I know what a gerund is. You know why I took bonehead English in college?
Participical phrase and all this
Preterite tense. How many of you know what a preterite tense is?
I had no idea. And
I didn't know what.
Yeah,
I didn't know such a thing existed.
And so we're like in the meetings with the teacher, Mr. DiGeronimo, who always looked out the window and looked at the class.
Really?
Again, those of you who know, Mr. DiGeronimo.
He didn't look at the class.
He would talk like this,
Oh,
and he would say, generally speaking, blah blah blah, and then I would do something, and he would go, Mr. Dorado, sit over there. And I'd be like, what the hell? A dude's got mom eyes on the side of his head. Mom
eyes are really useful.
As I now as an adult, my guess is he was looking out the window, but he was watching us in the reflection of the
Yes.
window.
Yes.
You know, doing that
You
parental
parents
thing.
know
Yes.
this shit,
Yeah,
right?
We know this. You know. So anyway, don't tell your kids.
Yeah, don't.
Um,
We won't. We won't tell.
But yeah, so we're in the class, and he's like, you know, well, you don't know this, you don't know that. I said, I don't. And my dad's like, well, what did they teach you in that high class? And I was like, dude, if you want me to write a haiku, I'm your man. I got it.
Unless it's
575,
for a song.
baby.
No.
You know, you want me to do a book report and present in front of the class? I'm your guy. I got that. No problems. But yeah, ask me to diagram a sentence.
I swear the
gonna
last
happen.
time I had to diagram a sentence until I got to Bonehead English was 7th grade. Pretty sure that was at Pleasanton Middle School. Oh my gosh. You know what's funny? What are you looking at?
I'm watching the hummingbirds, of
Oh,
course.
okay.
Got our
Well,
butterfly
remember
brush
that
with hummingbirds.
hawk that came and swooped and took the
Oh,
blue
yeah,
jay?
yeah. The
The
little
blue
baby.
jay baby? It was, okay, I don't like blue jays. I don't actually like birds. But that was so sad and kind of traumatic. I mean, like flew right there.
Yeah. Parents were screaming.
Oh, they were so, I mean, obviously.
Right in the middle of
I
dinner.
would be it was,
How rude.
yeah, but it was his dinner time too.
Well, yeah, sure.
What was I going to say? Do you remember?
I don't know, something about 7th grade.
Oh, so I think it was 6th grade that we had to read a book and write a book report, and then no, we didn't have to write. We had to give a speech every Friday. I cannot tell you how many times I was sick on Fridays. I was
always
so
liked that.
shy. No, I was so shy. It was painful. So the option, if you missed the presentation, was you had to write a book report. I wrote a fuck ton of book reports in 6th grade.
Well,
A
so
lot.
the best
Maybe
thing,
seven.
best thing about the oral reports were when other people did
Oral.
them.
That's what he said is
Yes,
oral,
oral.
not oral.
Oral.
Yeah.
Oral. Anyway, like
Oral.
Anyway, so in one class that I had, I believe it was Mr. Putke's class, and
I
his.
don't remember any of my teachers' names
Yeah,
except for
Mr. Putke.
Ziegenhaus.
He was. I
Miss
liked him.
Ziegenhaus.
I liked him.
Loved
He was
her.
a great teacher. He was fun. So his class was set up in a U shape. Okay. The table. Then he had like.
I'm sorry,
a
you guys.
group-
This is so long.
Hold on. So he had a U shape, right? And then in the center he had 4 tables in the center. And so you had some people that sat there, and me, lucky me, sat in the the bottom part of the U, kind of in the middle.
Wonder
And
why
so-
he was the bottom.
The bottom part of the U in the middle. And so when you do your oral presentation,
That
you would
came
do
out
it.
so wrong.
You would do it at the front, at the open end of the U. And so people who were very uncomfortable, it was very obvious that they were uncomfortable. And so when we would have oral reports, I had to have a stack of paper and a pen, and then I would write stuff on the thing, and then I would give them like flashcards, like "You're boring," or
You asshole.
Oh,
what
dude.
an asshole.
yeah,
You're a dick.
yeah, I was a dick.
Wow, honey. I don't think that's terrible.
Yeah.
Because you would have said that about me. You're boring.
Just whatever came to mind.
That
And
outfit
so I would
looks
give
horrible.
flashcards.
What the fuck did you do to your hair today? That's the kind of shit he would have said
What
to
kind
me.
of shirt is that? All kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Are you wearing underwear? That's what he would have said.
No? Hey! Commando.
All right.
Oh.
You get an A.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So speaking of that, in 8th grade,
I-
in 8th grade, no, I was not going to talk about my own underwear. In 8th grade, in algebra class, there was this one girl. I'm not going to say she was this way because she was a cheerleader. She was pretty, totally undisciplined, and she may or may not have been smart, but we'll never know because all she did was bend over the teacher's desk, with the low-cut shirt, and say, "Oh, I forgot my homework." Miraculously, this fucking bitch passed algebra. I got a better grade, but it does not matter. That girl, that fucking teacher, I'm gonna be pissed at the girl. What the fuck, you big pervy 8th grade math teacher? Perv. Fucking perv.
No. I just got bad grades in math because I didn't do my homework.
Oh, I just got
I did
great
good on the
grades.
test, but
I
could never
got
do my
such
homework.
good grades.
No.
Oh, okay, but
And again, my dad would be mad.
in, I don't know, some other grade. Must have been 9th grade. Oh yeah, it was 9th grade. So first of all, let's preface this with, I used to take money to write other people's papers because I couldn't afford to pay for anything. My dad wouldn't pay for anything. So I would write other people's papers. And there was this one guy who was like, yeah, will you write my science paper? And I'm like, sure, why not? $50. I made good money back in the day. That was a long time ago. So I wrote him a paper, and he was like, he's not going to believe I wrote this. Can you dumb it down a bit? So I actually charged him more because I had to write it again. I had the cutest clothes that year. So cute. But the freshman biology teacher, what a creepy fucker. He asked me if I would go away with him for the weekend to his cabin. And I asked him, first of all, I was like painfully shy. I asked him if his wife was going to be joining us. Now, in my adulthood, I'd be like, no, that didn't sound good either. I probably should have just said, you fucking creep. No, gross. It wasn't good. But I did not go to the cabin because, ew. That was for you, Karen. Ooh. Right, Matt?
Yes.
Matthew.
What is
Right.
I was trying to think. There's something else. She calls me something else.
Matt knew.
Matt knew.
Matt knew. I called
Yes.
you that the other day. Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't.
I was like, Matt knew. That was Karen. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know.
Karen, where did you get that from? Comment below. Hey, and subscribe. I always
Yep.
forget to say that.
Hit the like button.
Subscribe. Yep,
blah, blah,
hit the
blah.
like
Yeah, that
button, not the light button. The light. Fuck. Never mind.
Anyway.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just. Anyways. All right. Got anything else you want to add?
Oh, there's your plunger.
Okay, so I did put this on my stories as like kind of a question, but I think it's time to have this conversation. Here's the conversation. I'm sorry. In current day, we should have better technology, right? Better, some more advances on the toilet plunger, because while it works for sure, you have to eventually get it out of the toilet after it's done its job, and then you have to put it somewhere. So you have to get it out of the toilet, and you hope like hell you rinse it obviously in the toilet when you flush and blah blah blah. Yes, I get that, but it's not done. You know what I mean? It's not
never
done.
clean.
It's never clean.
It's
So you have to take this
festering.
shit out. It's so gross. And what's more is, when you're plunging, have you ever seen Mythbusters or Dirty Jobs or any of the shit that like black lights what comes out of the toilet? Not pretty. So here's me plunging a toilet, right? Like I don't want to look, I don't want to see, I don't want my face near it, but I also don't want to take the plunger out of the toilet because I have to go over a part of the toilet and over into part of a floor, or bring a plastic bag over and kind of try and get it in the plastic bag. But then what do? You take it, you put it in this little toilet plunger holder, which
There
is,
it
by the
sits.
way, covered in fecal bacteria. It's got fecal matter on there.
This is why she can't sleep at night.
It's
She's
true.
thinking
Oh my God.
She's too busy thinking about
fucking true.
plungers with fecal matter.
Oh, that's so true. Although there was a thing about like not being able to sleep, because do penguins have belly buttons?
No, because they come from an egg.
Right.
Only
See?
mammals have belly buttons.
But this is the shit people think about who can't sleep. I can't sleep because I have a dream that there's a spider on the ceiling. Again, Karen, this one's for you. Above my face, and then I wake up and turn on the light, and guess what? There's a fucking spider on the ceiling above my face. Karen, you will say that that's karma. I will say that that is creepy shit, and that I have my sixth sense is just a bit too much for everybody, right?
Could be.
This morning, was it this morning?
There
was a spider.
I never see spiders.
There was a spider over his bed like the week before, and then today, was it today? Today
the
there
one
was
in
a
the corner.
spider on the ceiling, up in, where they try and like pretend you can't see them, up at where the wall and the ceiling connect. Yeah, you can see them. Even the beige ones, we can still see you. He says, I don't think I can get that one. I was like, you don't really have a choice. You gotta get that fucking spider. So he asked Karen, squish and flush, no catch and release. Still 2 steps, just different steps. Okay? This is the longest one we've ever done. It's 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I'm so sorry. Should we
wrap it
call it up? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna call it.
Okay.
Enjoy your day, evening, whatever time we post this.